it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video, and it is in collaboration with my friend here on YouTube, Karen Harris. Now, if you're not familiar with who Karen Harris is, she films tan girl friendly videos here on YouTube. And when she started her channel, and the whole reason she started her channel was because, you know, there weren't a lot of YouTubers who looked like her and were doing swatches on her skin tone. So she wanted to, you know, film things and show people what they look like on her skin tone and darker. So she is absolutely amazing. She is an eyeshadow queen just like I am. She rivals me on the amount of eyeshadow palettes. So she suggested that we do this collab, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'm down for it. And it is a collab that was created by Lauren May Beauty and Annette's Makeup Corner. I will link everybody's channel down below. And they did this video, which is guessing the eyeshadow palette off the swatches alone. Now, I know Amy Loves Makeup and Angelica Nyquist did this video as well, but they made it a little bit harder. Instead of going off of brand swatches, they went with random swatches, which that is not what we're going to do today. We're going to go off of brand swatches alone. So I'm super excited for this, and we sent each other one email that has all the swatch pictures in it, and we're gonna kind of go slow through this, but if you see me looking down at my phone, it's where the swatch pictures are. So that way I'm gonna add them over here so you can guess along with me. So I'm super excited about this. And then we have a separate email that has the answers. So we're gonna go through each of the 10 swatches, and then we will kind of see who gets the most right. And not to toot my own horn, I do kind of memorize palettes, so hopefully I'll do pretty well at this. Now, saying that, I will probably suck, but who knows? So again, if you see me looking down, it's not because I'm trying not to make eye contact with you. It is because I need to be able to see the picture. Okay, so number one, we're gonna place them over here. Looking at this swatch picture, there is 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 shades. Okay, so I'm looking at this, and the swatches of the metallics look absolutely amazing. So gorgeous. So I'm gonna try not to hold my phone in front of my face. I'm trying to look at it closely. I am a blind girl, not completely, but you know, to be able to look at things. Okay, so those swatches to me definitely look like Sydney Grace. And I'm pretty sure that it's the Enduring Love. I'm just not sure if it is the light version or dark version. I think it might be the light version. I could be wrong though, but from what I'm looking at, that blue and that purple definitely are giving me the Sydney Grace Enduring Love vibes. But I'm not 100% sure, so we shall see. Okie dokie. So, but it is a more neutral leaning palette, so that's also kind of telling me that it might be Sydney Grace. I could be wrong though. Okay, so next up, this color scheme has a lot of brights in it. So that green and yellow, there's a blue and purple. Actually, there's a lot of blues and purples. Okay, so those swatches look like Sugar Pill. And that looks like one of the capsule collection, and I own all 4 of the capsule collection. I'm just waiting on the anniversary one to get here. It got lost because I really do like Sugar Pill's formula. And I think that is the first one, the pink edition. I could be wrong. It could be the orange one, but because it's definitely not the black edition, but I think it's the pink edition because the blush in the pink edition is more pink, but I could be wrong. We shall see. Okay, Oh, I know what this one is right off the bat. Okay, so I'm gonna post the picture up here. Okay, you can look at this and say this is a Betsy color scheme all day long. It's those good grungy yellows and greens and browns. So, so pretty. And if I get this wrong, I don't know my makeup and I should not be on YouTube because I know this palette like the back of my hand. It is probably not, a lot of people don't like this palette. Okay, so there's only one shimmer and the rest are mattes. It's from Melt. And as I said, a lot of people don't like this palette. I've had good luck with mine. But again, part of it is I just adore the color story. And that is the Melt 420 palette. Yeah, I love that color story. I mean, you will get me every single time with that color story. Okie dokie. Oh, this one's gonna be hard. Okay, so next up, if I'm showing you the swatches over here, it is a palette with 6 shades, okay? And it's shown on 3 different skin tones. The metallics look amazing. And I'm thinking it's very reminiscent of Natasha Denona, but it's not Natasha Denona because Natasha doesn't have a 6-pan palette. We either have the 5-pan palettes or we have the like 15 pans. So that is definitely not Natasha Denona, but it is giving me Natasha Denona vibes. Darn it. What is that? I don't think I own that. Is that one of the Nabla palettes? One of the cutie palettes? I think that's one of the Nabla palettes because I was just watching Angelica Nyquist palette collection the other day. And is that the coral one? I have no idea what the name of it is, but I think that might be the Nabla cutie palette, the coral one. I don't know if that's even what it's called, but those metallics look amazing. And I'll tell you, I own 2 of the Nabla palettes. I own the Side by Side and the Secret, and then I also own the 2 glitter palettes, and I really, really enjoy the Nabla formula. Sorry, I gotta have a drink ready because I'm talking so much and I've been filming all day long. So trying to stay hydrated by drinking Coke Zero. Yeah, like that does anything. Okay, at least it has caffeine. Okay, up next. Ooh, I know exactly which one this one is. Okay, so this is a beautiful pastel palette and it's gorgeous. So as you can see, what sets this pastel palette apart is it has a black and it has that beautiful shimmer shade. So if I wasn't of discerning taste, I would have guessed that it was the Creepy Cute by Shroud because the color scheme is very, very similar. But what is different between this palette and which one is showing is that shimmer shade. And even though I don't own this palette, I have lusted after it for a while, so I know exactly which one it is. And that is the Menagerie Cosmetics Pastel Pup. Okie dokie. So, ooh, this next one. Okay, so this next palette, I'm gonna post it up here, is a neutral palette with pops of red and blue. Now, I'm looking at this. This doesn't look like any palette that I own, but it does have some beautiful, beautiful shimmers in it. Okay. Now, who has the palette that looks like that? Okay. It looks something summery, but there's so many palettes that have a pop of blue. But what palette has a pop of blue and a pop of red? Ooh, you know what I think it is? I don't know the name of it, but I think it's the Kylie Cosmetics, the Sailor palette. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But that navy and the red look so good. That came out before Nadia started her channel, so we didn't purchase that palette because Kylie really isn't on my radar. She likes Kylie, so I don't know. But yeah, I skipped over that one. But the shimmers do look really nice in it. You see, that's my problem, is that like the glitters get me every single time. Oh, this one's easy for me too. This is a new one. Okay, so let's take a look at this palette. Who has neons and browns? I mean, this is a rainbow palette with a pop of poo. That's the best way for me to describe it. And I see it and I saw pictures of it and I was like, who puts that together? I mean, that color story, it just does not make me happy in the least little bit, because like if I like my brights, I like my brights. But I don't want my brights mixed with a pop of poo. And that's that's the nicest way I can say it. But I know exactly what palette that is. That is the Violet Voss. I think it's Tie-Dye is what the name of the palette is. Yeah, I'm pretty darn sure that's what it is. Okie dokie. Okay, so palette number 8 is a beautiful yellow, orange, red kind of color story. So there are several palettes that I can think of that are in this kind of family that have this kind of color story. So we've got some by Natasha Denona, we've got the Nomad palette. There are some, so what is it? What is it? Okay, so everything looks pretty mid-tone in this. But the pop of white is throwing me off. Does the Cartagena Magica have a pop of white? I don't want to like pull out palettes and cheat, but that's what it's definitely screaming to me, is the Cartagena Magica by Nomad, because there's not enough shimmers for it to really be like the sunrise or sunset. And I think there's some purple in there, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Ooh, what is this? This is a tin pan palette. It's looks like half pressed glitters, half shimmers. They look really, really pretty, but I do not think I know what this is. I don't even think I know what to possibly guess, because I know that there have been some pressed glitter palettes lately. Like I just bought the Lit Cosmetics Night Moves. What is the other one? Then Suva Beauty had one that was half pressed pigments and then half pressed glitters. I don't know what this is. The colors look stunning. I just don't know. Darn it. Okay, so number 9, I'm gonna say, well, does Divina have the packaging? Because I can see, like, from the swatch picture, there looks like you can see the holographic packaging. That is screaming Divina to me, but I don't think it's Divina. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so we're gonna say Divina something, but I'm probably gonna get that one wrong. I'm sure I'm gonna get that one wrong. Karen, you did me dirty. You did me dirty. Okay, number 10. So this is last but definitely not least. I can already tell what brand this is because of the shape of the swatches. Let's give y'all a second. Let's give the audience a second to see if they can guess what brand it is just off the shape of the swatches. And part of the reason why I can guess it off the shape of the swatches is because I own all of the Mothership palettes. Okay, so that is definitely a Pat McGrath swatch. And every shade in there is a shimmer or is a metallic. So that is the number 4 Mothership, which I think is the Decadence. What is it? Yeah, it's the Decadence one. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. This one doesn't tell me. No. Anyways, I have it. Yes, this one right here. That is the Pat McGrath Labs. It just says Decadence. It doesn't tell me which one it is. That kind of drives me nuts. And I threw away the outside packaging, but that's the number 4. I think it's Decadence. But yeah, it's also the one that they re-released in the Star Wars packaging with the gold packaging. So let's lock in our answer. Pat McGrath, Decadence. Okie dokie. So now, Karen, you did me dirty with swatch number 9. I feel pretty sure about the rest of them, but I don't feel confident with number 9. Well, I didn't guess really anything at all. Okay, so number 1, I guess we should repost the pictures, is, oh, right, Sydney Grace, Enduring Love. Yes, number 1. We got this. Okay, number 2 is the Sugar Pill Capsule Pink Edition. So that was the first capsule. So 2, we're doing good. I got this. Yes. Okay. Number 3, again, is the Melt 420. Yes. Okie dokie. Okay, number 4, I think is a half right, because it is the Nabla Cuties, but it's the Metropolitan one. I said it was the Coral one, so I guess we would give that like a 0.5, because I got the brand right, I just didn't get the palette name right. Okay, number 5, Pastel Pup from Menagerie. Yes, okay. Number 6, that is the Kylie Sailor Collection. Got that right. Okay. Number 7 is Violet Voss Tie-Dye. Okay, so I got that one right. Next up, oh, I got that one completely wrong. This, number 8, is the BH Cosmetics Mimosa palette. That one was completely and utterly off base, so, you know, it is what it is. Okay, number 9. Really, Karen? It's the Morphe Pride palette. I don't even look at anything Morphe anymore. Anyways, darn it. And number 10 is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership number 4, Decadence. I told you. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. So I guess I didn't do too bad. So I missed 2 of them completely, and then I got the name wrong on 1. So I guess you would take 2.5 off. So I think I got like a 7.5. I think that's a pretty good average. That's a passing score. I think I did pretty good. I can't wait to see how Karen did, because I did give her a healthy mix of indie, mainstream, some that I knew she had, some that I was sure she didn't, because you got to make it a little bit challenging. So I want to see y'all do this. I need to see everybody do this, because I really enjoy watching these videos. I think it's so much fun, and I like to play along. So come on, y'all need to make it complicated. But yeah, tag me in it if you do it. Tag Karen in it. I'm going to take and make sure Karen's channel's up in the eye, so you'll be able to see it. I will link her down below. We are both on Instagram. We are both on YouTube. She's probably on Twitter more often than I am, but I will leave her socials linked as well. Make sure to go check her out. She's absolutely amazing. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which for the month of December is every single day, y'all. I mean, we are pumping them out because there's been so much new stuff. Plus, it's just a whole lot of fun. But I guess that's it. So we shall see y'all later. Bye.